What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about the Month 10 player that many of us are going to be getting for free. Now, as it stands right now, EA is not giving anyone any new opportunities to get the player. It doesn't matter. That's pretty much what I've been told. If you guys have heard different, please leave it in the comments. But as of this point right now, if you missed any of the tokens, you will not be able to get one of the free cards. Very, very unfortunate for a lot of the newcomers to the game, but ultimately, EA Sports does this yearly, where they give the people that have the game the earliest the opportunity to get the cards. Leaving this in sets, what happens is this, right? They understand the value of these cards. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at some of the cards that have been released. And this is in regards to the wild card. It doesn't really matter what the wild card is. Right now, if you're watching this video before this drops, we're pretty much talking about all these things that have already been released. Now, I've been getting numerous questions about this, like which one would you take? What's the best way to go with it? I'm going to be very, very objective with everybody here and let you guys understand this. There are certain animations in the game where Randy Moss can be nerfed, but if you get Randy Moss, you can make him pretty much unstoppable. Okay, so Randy Moss for me right now, out of everybody that's available, would probably be my top choice. Why? Because you can actually chem him up ridiculously. If you want to give a 49ers chem and get the 49er players, all that stuff, you get that guy to ridiculous speeds. So with that being said, I think, in my opinion, that it would be the best case scenario to go with him number one, right? If you guys already have him, like in my case, I already have him, then some of you guys are considering going towards Deion Sanders. Now, Deion Sanders has a lot of pros and he has a lot of cons. What I'm going to do is we're going to go over to the actual auction house and take a look at some of his numbers. I still think I have his power up also. I think I have the power up, so all these players pretty much. So we could actually go take a look at all the players in a second, which will probably be easier to do. So I'll do it like that, so that way if we can put it in, like, filter it in my binder by Madden 10 players, then, but I think it's going to be by power-ups, right? I think it'll go by power-up. I don't think they're going to give it to us. Yeah, see, you see how they have it like there with Madden 10 and it's zeroed out, which is stupid because I have several players from Madden 10. Yeah, so pretty much what we're going to have to do is we can go over here, we can go to power-ups, and then we could probably go to newest and try to see how it comes out, and then we'll figure it out together. All right, so, okay, so Joe Thomas, right? Let's take a look at his card real quick. With the way that it works out, some of you guys were saying that you would want to consider going after Joe Thomas. Now, I don't know what's going on with the X Factor. Hold up. Where is this Superstar X Factors? I don't know what's going on. It must be some kind of glitch going on because a lot of the players, they don't show their Superstar X Factors, including Okoye. Yesterday, I was trying to figure out what was going on with that. But let's take a look at some of the stuff that he has going on. The thing that's very, very good about this card is pretty much he meets all the thresholds with the 90. Now, that 94 pass block, I don't know if that's going to translate into what EA is saying it's going to translate to, but the 90s have worked very, very well for me. Anybody that I have with 90 in anything, it's been like, all right, cool. Except for like speed, because depending on how the corner is playing you, if they press you, they may be able to still stay with you if you have a 90 speed, but if the faster you get your players, the more they're going to be able to burn them dudes. But they do let players with higher press and man coverages stay with you regardless of that. But I'm talking about 90 in certain attributes. Right now, we're going to keep it to linemen. These numbers are absolutely ridiculous. But would you waste all those weeks for a lineman? You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, would you try to snipe the lineman or like later? You know, like there's different ways to look at it. You could always go to the auction house and try to figure out what is what and where the prices are. And, you know, before you actually go ahead and get your free card, because remember, the market is more than likely going to crash a little bit once these free cards are out, because people will realize, you know, these guys are able to get it. But cards like this, I would take my chances with an O-lineman. Is this card sick? Absolutely. This card is unbelievable. I would love to have him. I would raid sell Munoz in a heartbeat. But at the same time, would I use this guy for free for 10 weeks of making sure that we made it to get those collectibles in? I don't think so. Okay, I just, like, my opinion, I just don't think so with that. So that's what I feel about it. If you guys feel that you're a Browns fan, you want to go ahead and give it a shot, that is fine. That's absolutely fine. When you go to Deion Sanders now, this is the major thing about Deion is we can't. I don't know if we can leave him on the outside, bruh. Like, he's a crazy card. I can probably get this guy like to 96 speed. You know, easy. I'll get him to 96 speed, the 49er chem, plus the 2 with sprinter. He would be unbelievable, like speed-wise. He probably would not get burnt. But the issue is, look at his finesse moves. Like, bruh, like, his block shed, and like this dude right here, like he's ready to get dominated. His hit power is pretty low. These are the things that make me concerned, because if I recommend a card to you guys and I feel that it's gonna do well, I don't want it to do wild things. Like I don't want it to be a situation where it's like, all right, I recommend this card and this guy got it and all these wild things happen to him. You know what I'm saying? Like I take that pretty seriously, bro, because you guys have to understand that I try to vet the cards myself. I try to play with them and see what they're doing before I even recommend it. But you know the other thing that I'm thinking? Even if he doesn't have the press, right? And we put him on somebody, is anybody really burning him with 96 speed? If we put him with 96 speed? That's the thing that, you know, it's like, yo, I don't know if you guys have the 49ers chem the way that I did it. A lot of you guys switched your chems up once I did it, and now you guys have the 49er chem and you maxed out Owens and you maxed out Randy Moss. But this is what I'm saying, like if he probably would be the best bet if you already have Randy Moss. Let me just say that. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't think you're gonna burn this guy. But again, he's not gonna well, maybe he will. You know, cause you guys have been watching my videos for a long time. You guys know, in Madden 19 and 18, this dude was just, he had the lowest block shed ever, but he was always in the backfield. And nobody could ever discover why it was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird, but that's what was going on. With this right here, I don't know exactly, you know what I'm saying, like how it's working, what we're doing with it, and how we can make it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he's going to still be the same way, because I've played against Deion. I just can't burn him, but I run to his side because I know he's getting pancake blocked. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Jalen Ramsey, you're not going to really do that to Jalen Ramsey because he's a little bit stronger, he's bigger. They're not going to let you get away with that. But if you're looking for a corner with the way that this game plays, this is very, very difficult. But this is probably one of those cards that I would be leaning towards if you already have Randy Moss. All right. I'm going to try to go through the rest of them and see which ones that I have there. And Calvin Johnson, I would try to buy him, but we'll get to him in a second. Gronkowski. Let's take a look at Gronkowski. All right. So with Gronkowski, I don't think... It's just weird, bro, because he's not even as good as some of the other tight ends that are out right now. You know, but he's Gronk. So you kind of figure, all right, he got an 84 speed. We slap sprinter on him. All right. Give him an 86 speed. Now let's look at his other numbers. Stiff arm 88, trucking 87, impact blocking 80, deep route run 78. It looks short route run, medium. So he'll be able to run all those routes though. Like if they do weird stuff and you come out in a tight set and you send him on an out route, he won't be like the other idiots that we all have right now where they have like 70 route running and they can't run anywhere. He'll be able to do stuff, but his lead block is very, very low, which is something I don't like. Plus, I got a Koye. I don't know. I would probably try to snipe this guy if somebody put him up for cheap, and then we would probably... I don't even know if I would start him, though. Like, real talk. Hold on, what's his run block? Where's it at? Where's his run block at? Okay, 76. Like, I don't know what's up with this card, bro. Like, they gave him a 76 run block. His impact block is what? Where's his impact block? The impact blocking is an 80. Like, Gronk was a great run blocker. Like, these numbers are ridiculously... I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't get it. Even off the name, I wouldn't get it. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm getting angry just looking at the numbers. Bro, the numbers are ridiculous, but the only thing that I can say is it's Gronk. So, more than likely, they would probably... You'll get some cheesy animations, and maybe you could throw it up in the air to him and see what you could do with it. You know what I'm saying? But... I don't like those numbers. Now, Calvin, he's fully maxed out right now. 91 speed. He has a 94 zone coverage. You know, I don't... At this point right here, I wouldn't waste it, obviously, because his price has been relatively low. And once you're around $1 million, I think that's something where a lot of people are going to consider that affordable with the way that this month's been going. You know, especially for a Madden 10 player. It's very, very difficult to actually... you know, go any other way. It's not going to work out. It's absolutely not going to work out if you go for this guy after all that time. It's just not going to work. So I would not go after this guy just based on the price of his card. It just doesn't make any sense. You can probably snipe him or put together some stuff or just sell a lot of players and end up getting him. Randy Moss. Obviously, like I said before, this guy ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I look like? You know what I'm saying? What do I look like getting rid of a card like this? This doesn't make any sense. Like, none of it makes any sense. Why would I do that? It would be absolutely ridiculous to get rid of him. So, what I could... No, but I don't know. I could actually... No, but then if I trade him back... Let me see how this would work. Let me see what's going on. Because if I sell him and get him back, and then... You got to see how much it's going to cost. What are they taking? Okay, so you take that off. All right, so that's all you would take off? All right, so that would be the last level. And then I guess we could get him and then get another card maybe. I don't know. We got to see how that works. We could get rid of him and then get the coins. And then pretty much, we got to see which one is the best bet. Because, you know, low key, I'll just get Randy Moss again. I'll just, you know what I'm saying, get rid of him, get the coins, whatever. And then, you know, get something else that's out or get another sticker card or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't really know, looking at everything, if it would make sense to just go ahead and, you know, do anything else otherwise. But he's definitely not going anywhere. Now, Julius Peppers right now, right? No, we're not doing that. We're not, see, his value, I know he's 85 speed, we get him up to an 87 and all that stuff, 93 finesse, that all looks good, everything, but I don't think it would be worth it. I don't think it would be worth it to do it. Just in all honesty, I would try to snipe him if you could, because remember, this is 10 long weeks of waiting for something. So Randy Moss and Deion Sanders, like I said, I just have to feel that way. Michael Vick also no. His price dropped tremendously. That dude sucks, but he can run around like an idiot if you want that. But I don't know how many of you guys just want to do that. If that's what you want to do, you could go ahead and, you know, see what's good with it with Michael Vick. But pretty much many of you guys, everybody already seen everything that he's about. I had him for a while. The dude was garbage. I had to get rid of him. If you guys feel that he has everything that you need, then you go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I could come him up to 91 speed. I had him up to like, what was he at? I think I had him at like 94, 95 throw power. He couldn't throw the ball anywhere. Like he couldn't throw the ball 2 yards. Like it was just real crazy stuff going on. But again, if you guys have looked at the redo, like all the redux, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, you could see that his price is very, very low, and it'll get even lower once these cards, the free cards, are available. So I wouldn't go that route. You know, looking at that situation. Bo Jackson, probably not going to happen at all, ever. Patrick Willis, it wouldn't make any sense to do it. It just wouldn't make any sense to do it. You could actually lurk him as well. He's not going too hard anyway. You know, what's his hit power at? 91, so he'll get Enforcer, be running around like an idiot. Well, I guess you could do that if you wanted, but I don't know about all that. I probably wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for a middle linebacker. And then obviously, but you guys know how I feel about Bo Jackson. You might as well just go ahead and get yourself an Okoye, because Okoye gets arm bar, he gets all that kind of stuff, and you can do whatever you want with him instead of going after this Bo Jackson. And I think that he is, I think he was the last one, right? Everybody else, Bo Jackson might have been the first guy to come out. Yeah. So with Bo Jackson, I wouldn't do it. Simply because, like I said, he can't get on bar. I'm actually about to get rid of his second string card because I keep the other card there for whatever, because I had the full Bo. It just wasn't, he wasn't good. He just wasn't as good as I thought he would be, man. Obviously, you can see he goes to a 93 speed and all that stuff, but he just wasn't as good as I thought he would be. And I didn't really, you know, care too much. So I'm thinking, you know, Randy Moss, Deion Sanders. I like me some Joe Thomas, but I wouldn't waste, I'm not going to do that for a left tackle when I know EA Sports is going to be doing a lot more things, you know, going forward. I wouldn't go that route. That's just something that I would not do. That doesn't mean that if you guys are really, you know, Browns fans and you feel that that's going to be the need that you want to fill, that's fine. But like I said, I think he's an unbelievable card, but I will not spend that. You see, like P. Willis, 765, you got Bo Jackson. You can literally go through this right now and try to snipe cards. Look, see what I'm saying? 1.1. You guys should be able to, if you guys are grinding the game like I think you are, you guys should be able to get that. You see how Deion is still up at this price though? And you see how Randy Moss is still up at that price? It would make sense for those people that couldn't really, you know, that didn't get all the collectibles or whatever. Maybe I sell them back, get the millions of coins, and then go another direction. You see what I'm saying? Because I can always just put them back there and see what's good. But we have to wait to see. I just don't understand why people would spend that much for Gronk or Deion Sanders, because Deion Sanders low key is gonna be getting demolished, or maybe he won't. You got, like I said, that's what I'm really thinking. Maybe he will not get demolished the way we think he would get demolished, and he would turn out to be something else special, like he always is in all the Maddens. But we have to wait and see, guys. But those are my top choices. I want to know what your choices are. Keep in mind the wild card may be glitchy also, so we don't know. If the wild card is extra glitchy, we'll have to go from there. But at this point right now, what are your top two? Write your top two in the comment section, and then let me talk about that in another video. Let's see where we're going with it leading up to Friday. I want to thank you girls and guys. I used to say guys and girls. I don't know. I want to thank all you guys for watching, whoever you are. Thank you for the support. Definitely go ahead and subscribe. Turn on post notifications to know when a video goes live. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, man. You guys have a good one. I'm going to see you guys soon. One love, y'all.